Okay, you guys, welcome back to the channel once more. Kyle Vale, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to push it to 1K, push it to the limit. And for my American people that are watching me here, we all know that homelessness is a big issue in which we think America is the land of the free when really it's the land of a disaster. Especially if you live in liberal cities on the West Coast. Complete shit show ran by shit politics. Gavin Newsom, an example of one of them. Some people love him, some people hate him. These politics, a lot of them are soft, like ice cream, fucking soft. Liberal sheeple. Anyway, they're trying to criminalize homelessness. They're just cleaning up the camps and trying to arrest people that are refusing help. Keep in mind, people don't like being micromanaged in these homeless shelters. People get robbed, attacked. Security is shit in these places. It's not really the best environment, even though you have a roof over your head. Let's take a close look. CBS News.
Today, Governor Newsom calling for more aggressive sweeps of homeless encampments all across California.
It is time to take back the streets. It's time to take back the sidewalks. It's time, I think, to just end the excuses and call the question. It's about accountability.
That battle already playing out in one Bay Area city. Today, San Jose city leaders discussed a plan from Mayor Matt Mahan that would order the arrest of anyone who turns down multiple offers of shelter. John Ramos spoke to local homeless advocates who say the get tough approach won't solve the problem.
It's all tough guy talk. They're not going to do half of the shit that they're trying to do, let alone build all these new facilities for homelessness. Now, as you guys know, or at least people in the Bay Area, Meta, which is the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and a few more popular social platforms, they cleared out a whole office building in the Silicon Valley. They could use that same building to house some homeless people. And it's close by to San Jose.
San Jose's approach to shutting down homeless encampments is something the governor would like to see in cities and towns across the state. And he's offering a little legislative assistance to do that.
Look at that.
The help comes in the form of a sample ordinance offered as a template for cities to adopt to deal with encampments. It spells out the problems from public safety issues to health dangers to blight, and concludes with, quote, large encampments and those with semi-permanent structures exacerbate and perpetuate these harms. Every local government must have a plan to address them.
But that's the problem. They don't care. That's why they let it get out of hand. These people instead have places for these people to shoot up drugs and everything. It's stupid. Wasting taxpayers' money.
Quote, that seems to be the point of the order, to get every city on board with the effort.
We have to call out those that aren't even engaging in the.
You hear all the mucus in his voice? This motherfucker don't even take care of his health. And he's in front of a camera and microphone, flapping his beak.
This conversation and somehow think it's someone else's responsibility, not just on homelessness, but on housing as well.
Someone who is engaging in that conversation is San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan.
Like I said, these politicians are too damn soft.
I'm very aligned with the governor on his announcement today and this notion that we cannot allow for camping by choice. Permanent encampments are very corrosive for society. As you know, we already do hundreds of encampment abatements per year.
Mahan says ending what he calls the era of encampments has been his top priority since taking office, and the city is looking to add teeth to its approach, including a policy to arrest people who repeatedly refuse the offer of a bed at a shelter.
So let's get this straight. So we know most of these people don't have health care insurance, which they'll get fined every year because everybody's supposed to do their taxes, right? But let's say they do get their life right one day, they're going to be owing a lot of back pay for not going so long without health care. So the thing is, how long do they stay in jail if they get arrested for refusing help? Like, what are they supposed to do? Some of these people don't have any friends or family. Some people have addiction issues. Some people actually are out there by choice. I mean, it sucks being out in the cold and rain, but they figure out a way to power through it. And is that a fire extinguisher next to the tent? That's the first fire extinguisher I've seen at a homeless encampment. Right on, brother man.
And he says it's the state's responsibility to make sure that San Jose isn't alone in the effort.
Only the state can ensure that every city, every county does its fair share, and that we have a uniform set of policies and laws that allow us to intervene and incentivize people to come indoors. Most people say yes, and they're grateful for it. I think we should be especially concerned about those who say no repeatedly.
But
Seeing is believing, as we all know. And homelessness.
as he was saying that, a group of homeless advocates were gathered outside, protesting against the city's position that homelessness is some kind of choice.
If our economy hadn't tanked, if people hadn't lost so many jobs during COVID, if people hadn't gotten sick, this wouldn't be happening. There aren't people out there, substantial amounts of people living out there because they like it, because it's great living out there in the cold and the wet and being exposed to the elements of all the people around you. It's not like a great choice.
Sean Cartwright is founder of a homeless advocacy group. She believes the push by Newsom to shut down encampments across the state has more to do with personal politics than it does camping.
It's been obvious to many people that the governor is posturing so that he can run for higher office, much like Mayor Mahan is posturing so he can run for higher office. So the governor has been seen as a liberal who has been soft on homelessness. And so now he's got to get hard on homelessness so he can run and ditch all these homeless people. They're both doing the same thing. They're ditching homeless people, getting hard on homeless people so that they can get out of here.
There is a concern that if cities do not
I mean, who wants their neighborhood to turn into this? I mean, just think about all the stuff that they're dumping out after they're cooking inside their little shelter. They're pissing, shitting in the streets, putting needles, everything, clogging the sewage drains, everything. It's a big problem. It's unsanitary.
not adopt Newsom's ordinance, it could lead to the denial of state homeless funding. The
Look at that. All them damn flies.
governor says that's not currently the case.
And then children have to walk home from schools, stepping over bodies and shit.
But he does seem intent on getting everyone on board with the move to shut down the encampments.
Well, the governor's model ordinance comes after last year's U.S. Supreme Court ruling that said cities could enforce camping bans and clear encampments even if space is not available in shelters.
Wow.
Today, Governor Newsom called.
Just wow. That's crazy. So we all know that this isn't going to be a big sweep. So there's not much really going to be done. It's a joke. This is all talk. This is tough guy talk. Politicians talk tough. They talk more than they get anything done. That's why a lot of people don't care about politicians. And you have to remember, more and more layoffs, more eviction notices, the rent's too high to begin with. So as those issues keep going on with people losing their jobs or not working secure jobs, there's going to be more and more homeless people. Anyway, this is Kyle LaVale. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.